Um, I just received a confirmation signal of something that I shared with a couple of other native spirits that I communicated with, Jeanette Niganobly and Lisa Wolf, my Buffalo woman, because of what I become aware of, because of a couple of channels that I monitor from time to time, what I become aware of, and then I share that. If it has any mathematical importance as that relates to the electrical transport of breathing oxygen, water transport, right? Hydrogen, being well hydrated, right? I drink roughly 3/4 of a gallon of structured water, and the right 12-strand DNA salts every morning, along with potassium iodine and a few other things, and I try and keep it very, very simple. Okay? You're maintaining your phasing speed. Right? Ultraviolet light. I'm pushing pink. Right? And so I shared with them. I gave them. So I could not write or speak to you everything that I wrote to them. That really is simple mathematics. Why you see on their channels what's going on in shipping, particularly as it relates mathematically to a base 10 table. In the electrical transaction speed, particularly as logistics like Logitech, AI quantum intelligence tech, right? Implosion coded tech, right? Of why October 1st is relevant with the number 10 and 666, right? About what's going on with shipping, because apparently the longshoremen's Sal, who shared with us that this is the victimizer game, right? Longshoremen's, I came into that early when I was born. Remember, I've shared part of my biological family's history. My mother was adopted. My mother was an angel. My mother is an angel. She was adopted by a man who was a former British subject, as a subject matter, who became chairman and chairman of the board of the largest shipbroking company in the world, which was Simpson, Spence and Young. And we know Wallace Simpson related to King Edward and the Crown Corporation. Okay. And so, to my grandfather's credit, he refused a title of nobility. He worked his way up from being a stock clerk in a shipping company to be the chairman of the board. So I do know something about logistics as it relates to a mathematical water table. Experiencing Erison 333999. Complex number space to maintain perfect atmospheric balance. Right? Fire and ice joined as one to experience being one. Oneness. So I shared with her to please share and gave some of the mathematical water table physics of maintaining our balance as it relates to electrical transactions, as it relates to security, the visual numbers in the mirror, right? And how that relates to the central nervous system, how the central nervous system is going to respond as a reaction state to the numbers. When the numbers get bigger and the numbers get smaller, right? Between those transactions as it relates to goods and services, which is the logistics of a mathematical water table. Between one and the other. And how that relates to my asthma and a breathing disorder and oxygen level transport. Yeah. So I recommended to remain calm. Be calm. Be calm. And so we know what that will do as it relates to electron transport. And particularly when we're well hydrated with structured atmospheric balance, which is the function and the purpose of metabolites, our basal metabolic rate. the BMR. Right? Keeping our metabolic, the strength of our shield. Right? The strength of our consciousness shield. The strength of our solar-coded, encrypted shield. Protecting the shield, the planetary shield. Our shields, our personal shields, our personal integrity, our atmospheric integrity, the elemental integration of elemental union to experience being one with the crystal star, the silver and gold mated one. The one I serve is the one I am, the first eternal I am, the first Kamrai. So when I shared with her, try and stay calm, please share, be calm over the next week and stay well hydrated, right? And how that relates to the electrical attention that you may want to give to your phones and your laptops and desktop PCs, right? Because remember, these are, when you get into predictive programming and potential future memories of what we choose to give our electrical attention to experience in the future, right? Out of sight, out of mind. How that relates to mirrors, electrical mirrors, the electrical spin capacity between one and the other. Ah, yeah.